Hello. Haven't got a game to talk about, so we'll be pitting three big fans of the club up against each other to see who's got the best general knowledge of the club and also who knows their specialist subject the best. So let's talk to the... What do I call you tonight? Is it guests? Is it contestants? I don't know. We'll start with Jake. Jake, bit of a different role for you this week. How you feeling?
Yeah, I feel nervous, mainly because I'm going to have to try and produce this at the same time as answering questions. Two things I'm not very good at. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. As long as I beat Vic, that's all I care about today.
Very true. And if there are any mishaps from a production point of view, we'll just blame you. So that's
fine. I'm expecting it.
After a successful debut, we welcome back Gabby Lorent. Gabby, a solid debut. Are you delighted to be back?
I'm very happy to be back, but I'm very stressed. I'm stressed for the questions.
Gabby admitted before coming on air that she's been doing revision all day, so hopefully she gets 5 out of 5 for her specialist subject. And finally, undeniable, Mr. Reliable, Vic Singh. He's here again, sporting the away shirt. How you doing, mate?
Good evening, Mr. Page. The People's Champion is here. I'm ready to take my crown. Let's go.
Brilliant. So how it's going to work, I've got 15 questions per person, 5 on Derby this season, 5 on Derby throughout the years, and then 5 on a specialist subject. So let's get right into it. Let's get our first contestant in the hot seat, Mr. Jake Barker. Name.
Jake Barker.
Favourite current Derby County player?
Oh, Nathaniel Mendez-Lang.
Favourite ever Derby County player?
Oh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I think Chrissy Martin's got it at the minute.
And where will Derby finish this season?
Second. Go on, let's say second. Let's be brave.
Good stuff. There's no time limit on these questions, but if I do feel that you're looking at Google, you will be banned from your own podcast. So please don't do that. And that goes for Gabby and Vic as well. Right, 5 questions coming up. Firstly, on Derby this season.
The sound effect's broken.
Weird crowd here. Weird crowd here at RamsTalk.
Go on.
Is that just going to keep happening?
No.
I hope Gabby and Vic are making note of how many questions you get right, but you'll get that as well, I'm sure. Right. Questions. Nathaniel Mendez-Lang represents which country?
Oh, it's Guatemala.
Correct. James Collins scored a hat-trick against which under-21s team?
Wolves.
Liam Thompson's last game for Derby, who was it against?
Oh, God. It wasn't Peterborough, was it? It was after. It was the one after. Who did we play? Nah, let's go. Peterborough?
Correct.
Yes!
What number does Sonny Bradley wear?
Oh, hopefully none of them. What number does he wear? Oh my God, I actually don't know. It doesn't get on the pitch enough. Oh, number 5.
Correct. And who scored the first league goal this season?
The first league goal? Oh, it was against Wigan. But who scored it? It was to put us 2-1 down, wasn't it? Oh, I genuinely don't remember.
Is that a pass?
I don't remember. No. Give me a second. Let me think. Someone in the comments say it quick before this ends. Who scored the first league goal? Let's go. Martin Waghorn.
Incorrect.
Who was it?
Craig Forsyth.
Oh, it was. It was the volley. Oh, I completely forgot.
4 out of 5, which isn't a bad effort. It's not a bad effort. I think Vic's going to get 5 out of 5. So you've got a bit of making up to do. Let's get on to the next 5. And these are questions related to Derby County just generally. So who scored more league goals for Derby? Was it Dean Saunders or Dean Sturridge?
Are you joking? To be fair,
These are the questions written down, Jake.
I mean, Dean Saunders didn't play for us for very long, and I know Dean Sturridge played for us for longer. So on that basis, I'm going to go with Sturridge.
That's correct. Second question. If you were to go up to the Spirit in the Sky to reminisce and have some fun, who would you be with?
Brian Clough and Dave Mackay.
Correct.
Worst chant we have. It's so bad.
You know the worst chant is football in a library. I tweeted this out. That is the worst chant ever. Number 3. Johnny Russell left Derby to join which MLS club?
Oh, Sporting Kansas City.
Very true. Who scored the famous coffee cup goal?
Oh, Pesky Salido.
Who scored the goal to fire Derby back to the Premier League back in 2007?
Stephen Pearson.
Very good. So you've scored a 9 out of a possible 10.
Can
you let everyone know what your specialist subject is, please?
The career of Craig Forsyth, which is ironic considering the only question I've got wrong so far has been about Craig Forsyth. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay, Craig Forsyth. How many more goals would Craig need to beat his best return in a Derby shirt this season?
Oh, how many is he on at the minute? He scored 2, hasn't he? I'm pretty sure his best return. Oh, it's either 3 or 4. I think it might be 4. Let's say 2 more goals.
That's correct. How many international caps does he have?
Oh, I think is that the same answer? I think he's got. He didn't play many. Yeah, 4 games.
4 games. Someone's been on Wikipedia this afternoon. We'll throw a curveball in. What was Craig dressed as on his stag do?
Oh, an egg. He was a fried egg.
Who signed Craig Forsyth for Derby?
Nigel Clough.
Very true. And how many goals did he score for Dundee?
10.
I think you've been on Wikipedia. You definitely have.
My Craig Forsyth knowledge is unmatched.
That is correct. Very well done. A 14 out of a possible 15. So it's going to take some beating with Gabby up next. Congratulations, Jake. I'll let you take yourself backstage and we'll bring Gabby out and see if she can get a full house.
Thank you. The crowd's going to go crazy first. Look at that. Wow. What a performance. Right, I'm off. Gabby's coming back.
Gabby.
Hi.
Some start from Jake there.
It was really... I'm fuming because he said he was not going to do very well. And that was really good.
What's the odds of you getting 15 out of 15 if there was a betting market open right now?
I don't really know how betting works, but it's not a lot. The odds are very bad. Very bad.
Okay, well, let's get into it.
Okay.
So what's your name?
Gabby Lorent.
At least you got that one right. Favourite current Derby player?
Kane Wilson.
I thought that might be the answer after last week. Favourite ever Derby player?
Mason Mount.
Awesome. And what is your specialist subject?
Manchester United versus Derby in the Carabao Cup 2018.
Love it. And finally, where will Derby finish this season?
I'm going to be optimistic like Jake and go second.
Love it. Perfect. Well, 5 questions. Firstly, on Derby related to this season. We've then got 5 related to Derby, and then we've got 5 on your specialist subject. So, first question is: Ryan Nyambe represents which country?
Oh God. I'm not sure. Let me think. Hold on.
It's a tough start.
Namibia. Is it Namibia?
It is Namibia. Well done. Well done.
Okay.
Second question. How many goals has Conor Hourihane scored in the league this season?
Oh my god. Not many. Is it like 2?
It is.
No.
Very good.
Yeah?
Very
Is
good.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 out of 2.
Oh
2
my
from
gosh.
2.
Okay.
I'm kind of wondering if you've got Google open, but we're going to give you the benefit
No,
of the doubt.
I promise you, I
it's-
do not. There's
The
no
podcast
way.
said you're using Google. No, it's absolutely fine. I think you're not. We'll let you carry on. What team did Curtis Nelson play for last season?
Blackpool.
Correct. What number does Louis Sibley wear?
Oh my god. 17.
He does.
Okay.
And final question. Craig Forsyth's testimonial was against which team?
Stoke. I went to that one. Oh, is it? Okay.
It was.
Yeah.
5 out of 5. A perfect start. You're
Okay.
a third of the way there.
Okay.
Right.
That is good. Okay.
Next set of questions. Who was the manager before Wayne Rooney?
Was it Liam? No. Yeah. I'm gonna go Liam, but I don't think he was actually the manager.
It wasn't. It was Philip Cocu. I thought I might trip someone up with that
Oh.
question. It's
Yeah.
okay though, because we can still
Okay.
draw. And if you
Okay.
do draw, I don't have a tiebreaker, so you might have to fight at the next home game. that you're both at. Next
Okay.
question. Former goalkeeper Lee Grant is now a coach at which championship club?
Pass. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, what?
No.
I don't know what you're playing.
It's Ipswich. That was like a cue, but it's absolutely fine. No, it's Ipswich. Next question. What country was Inigo Idiaquez born in?
I'm not doing very well this round.
This is a bit before your time, so it's absolutely fine. But these are the
Yeah.
questions written.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know this one.
He
I'm gonna
was
pass
born
this
in
one as well.
Spain.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Idiaquez signed for Derby when Gabby was 1. That's probably actually quite correct. So you probably won't know that one. Okay, next question. Who was Derby? This is another tough one, to be fair. Who
Oh,
was
God,
Derby's
okay.
number 9 before Collins?
Oh God.
I'm looking backstage and they're both thinking about it, so it must be a tough one.
Okay. Well, if they're thinking about it too, then I feel better. But I don't know. I'm not sure. This has been a shocker of a round for me. That is really bad.
Are you going to pass?
Oh wait, no, wait. Before Collins, when is it Waghorn? No, Waghorn.
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Sam Baldock. That is actually a really tough question. I think these were actually meant for Jake. I think I may have mixed up the questions here.
Okay.
Last question of this round. Let's get one in this round.
Okay.
Who scored Derby's only goal in the playoff final loss against Aston Villa?
Oh my God. I was there. Who was it? Oh my God. I'm trying to think. Who was it? I was there. I've got 2 in my head. Waghorn or Marriott. I think it was Marriott. Maybe Jack Marriott.
It was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was Shaq Marriott.
Okay.
It was Shaq Marriott.
I've got 1.
So that's 6 out of a possible 10. It was Marriott, was it? It was Marriott.
Was it not?
Hold on, right. Jake's backstage saying it wasn't. Let's bring them both in. Wait a minute. Let's bring them both in. Jake, right. What's going on here?
Hello, the police are here, and they would like to say that it was actually awarded to Martin Waghorn It came off his shin and went in.
Oh,
That's what I thought when you asked the question. I was like, that's a hard
Jack
question.
Marriott scored that goal.
Because it was credited to
Oh my
Marriott, but then
God.
was changed to Waghorn afterwards. So Gabby was right with both. So I think she still gets it right.
Still
Oh,
gets the
okay.
point. All right,
But the-
let's put them
okay,
back
fantastic.
both backstage.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, let's move on to your specialist subject. Can you remind us what it is again?
Manchester United versus Derby in the Carabao Cup in 2018.
Perfect. What was the final score before penalties?
2-2.
Correct. What Manchester United player missed the sudden death penalty?
What was his name? Phil Jones. Phil Jones?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. You've been doing your research.
Yeah.
What current Manchester United coach was in the Derby squad?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know we had one, to be honest. Who's that?
He's currently
Yeah,
a coach at Manchester United, but he was in the Derby squad that day.
I'm gonna have to pass that one. I'm not sure.
Correct answer is Tom Huddleston, who is now a
Oh,
coach at Manchester
really?
United.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
very true. Who captained Derby?
Richard Keogh.
Correct. And who was substituted on for goal scorer Juan Mata? I think we may have lost Gabby, or either that or she's thinking about the question because she has frozen. Let's bring in the backstage and they can tell me what they think. Jake, is Gabby thinking about it or is she frozen? I'm not too sure.
I think she's paused this stream so she can Google it. That's my referee's answer.
We'll let her load.
Sorry.
She's back. She's back.
Oh God, how embarrassing!
Right,
Oh.
remove us again. Remove us again.
Sorry.
Right, Gabby.
Okay, I'm back.
Did
Sorry.
you get the question?
The last one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't hear.
No.
It.
Who was substituted on for goal scorer Juan Mata?
The guy who scored the second one, was it?
Substituted on. It's another trick. Honestly, your questions have been the trickiest. So
Okay. I'm not sure.
I will tell you. It was Lee Grant after their keeper got sent off.
Okay. Right.
Awesome.
Well, I knew that it'd been subbed on. I didn't know that it was for him.
Well, you've done your research. I think it's a good that is the hardest questions I reckon we've got, and the crowd are also happy. So, yeah, you can be pleased with your effort. Let's bring back Vic again. Jake, Vic,
Hello.
how do you think Gabby did? They were
Did
quite
really
tough
well.
questions,
That
weren't
was
they?
quite tough. That was quite
That was
tough.
hard. That was definitely harder than mine.
I think actually I've got your questions mixed up. So next time you come on, Gabby, I'll make sure your questions are easier than Jake's.
She doesn't need the sister.
Thank you.
She did quite well.
No, you did really well. You did really well.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Let's get our last contestant in. He has to beat 14. So he has to get a full house. If he gets 14, then we've got a tie-break situation where I'll probably have to go to the comments on YouTube to get some form of question to ask. But yeah, let's get in Vic Singh. I'll remove you. I was waiting for Jake to move you. So, name.
Mr. Vic Singh.
Current favourite Derby County player.
At the moment, let's go for Kane Wilson.
It's a popular choice. Favourite ever Derby County player.
It's got to be Igor Stimac. It's got to be him.
Solid choice. And where will Derby finish this season?
4th, and we'll win the playoffs.
I like the thinking. And what is your specialist subject? To be fair, you gave me 2 specialist subjects, and I don't think I've told you what I've gone with, to be fair. So maybe I have to tell you your specialist subject, which is actually
the kits, isn't it?
Kits past and present. Yeah. So that's going to be your specialist subject. Right. Let's crack on with the first 5 questions related to Derby County this season. Who is currently top of League One?
Well, it changed yesterday again, didn't it? It was Bolton. I'm going to go with Pompey.
Pompey's correct. Who wears number 23 for Derby?
Oh, man. Number 23. This is throwing me off, this one has. Do I get a clue? 23.
I mean, I can't point anything like I did to give Gabby a clue.
Give me a clue and you die, Jamie. Give him a clue. I'll be fuming.
He's worried I'm going to take his title, that's why.
Backstage, not happy. It is very true. He's been prepping for this. He's been on Google all day.
The cheat, that's why. 23. I'm going to take a guess on this one. Got a feeling it's a midfielder for some reason.
I'm gonna have to rush you, Vic.
No, let's go. Let's go Liam Thompson. I know it's not right, but let's just go Liam Thompson. Oh, have I crashed? Am I still there?
We're having some technology problems today, aren't we? This is terrible.
Have I crashed or Jamie crashed?
It's definitely Jamie. It's definitely Jamie that's gone. So let's fill the time. Let's fill the time whilst we're here. I don't think it is. I think you're wrong there, Vic. I think it's Connor
I know
Washington.
I'm definitely wrong.
I think it's Connor
no wonder I
Washington.
don't remember him because he's already played.
Let's bring the whole team in. We're all here. How's it going, everyone? How do you think it's gone so far?
When he comes back, I've said Connor Washington, so I get the point.
No, you do not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Gabby, what did you get in the end, by the way? I wasn't keeping count.
Well, my dad messaged me that I got 9, so I'm quite happy with that.
No, it's not bad. That is not bad.
Yeah.
Jamie's gone, and he's the man with all the questions, which makes this episode a lot harder to do when you've got no questions. So if you're listening, yes, I am filling the time until he comes back. But Vic, I mean, looking at Derby's recent results.
We're going up. That's all I'm saying. We're going up.
Oh, it would be an episode without a massive failure. I was trying to play the music earlier, and every time I played the music, it made Jamie's voice cut out. Did you notice? Like literally every single time I did it,
I was like, I can't hear him.
It's Ward.
Yeah, good question.
No, Ryan Jono is right. Ward is number 23. Someone said Connor Washington, and I just blindly believed them, but it's not.
I knew it was someone in midfield.
Ward,
yeah, Ward.
It is Joe Ward. I can't believe I forgot that Fozzie scored that first goal. I know.
I was going to
I
ask
said
that
that
question.
straight up.
I knew that.
Yeah, you got that one. Right. Oh, here he is. He's back.
I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry, Vic.
My answer's Joe Ward.
No, it's not. That's wrong. That's a lie. That's
Right. Just in case my Wi-Fi drops, I'm going to keep you all in. You can all put the pressure on Vic. Right. So we didn't get that. We didn't get that answer. Who did you actually guess in the end? Because my Wi-Fi dropped.
I did say Liam Thompson, so I was wrong anyway. I was wrong.
It's not a bad guess. Not a bad guess, but obviously incorrect. Let me get up. I just screenshotted the questions to send to Jake, so I need to try and find them again. Right, perfect. Callum Elder has won international cap. Who for?
It cut out, so I don't know what the first bit was of the question.
Callum Elder has won international cap. Who for?
Give me all the odd ones today, yeah. I'm going to go Australia.
It's right. Yeah, 1 cap for Australia. 1 appearance maybe for Derby. Don't know where he's gone, but yeah, we'll see where he ends up. Who has the most league assists, Vic? For Derby, obviously.
For Derby, well, it's got to be a toss-up between Horan and Mendes-Lang. I'll go with Mendes-Lang.
Correct. And final question of this round to make it 4 out of 5. Who was signed on loan on the 1st of September? This is probably the trickiest question of the whole lot.
This would have been deadline day, innit? Oh, on loan.
On loan.
It's not
Jake
John
knows
Jules,
because
is
he's. It's not John Jules. No, it's a good guess, and that's probably what I'd have gone for. Jake, I think he knows it because he's smiling like a Cheshire cat off screen. The answer is Elliot Embleton, if you remember.
Oh my God!
Him.
Yeah, the guy that went back.
Yeah, that's it. Well, we can't play to win, but we're playing to beat Gabby, and we're playing for second place, Vic. Which, if we all got second place, we get promoted. So there's no shame in that. Your next set of questions. So we'll start with who was the last manager to manage over 100 games during one stint at the club? During one stint.
During one stint. So it's not going to be Mac. I'd say Nigel Clough.
Correct. Who was famously a snip at 5 million?
Me, obviously. Nah, I'm joking. Martin Wagon.
Correct. Mate Vidra was sold to which club?
Burnley.
Correct. Who is Derby's youngest ever goal scorer?
Oh. I want to say Lee Holmes.
Close, but not correct. Mason Bennett. This is where Jake needs the boo. Not sure if you got them, Jake, but yeah.
Boo!
That's sounding more like Cristiano Ronaldo. And last question of this round. Stop Crying Frank Lampard was a rendition of a song by which band?
Oasis.
Correct. Moving on to your specialist subject, which is kits past and present. Who was the kit sponsor before Umbro?
Kappa.
Correct. Host and Stay sponsored which championship club last season?
Oh, God, that's a tough one. Championship club, innit? I'm going to take a stab at it. So I have no clue. I'm going to go with Rotherham.
Incorrect. It was Sheffield Wednesday who got promoted from League One to the Championship. I feel like Jake's going to come in at any moment and say that it's incorrect, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who was the shirt sponsor during the 2011 and 2012 season?
Is it by Mobiles?
You dropped out just a minute there, so I didn't get the answer.
2011-12. Buymobiles.net?
That's correct. When was the last time the Ram was in the centre of a home shirt?
Ooh.
What year?
Oh, what year?
Yeah.
I'm going to say the year we got promoted would be the 06-07 season.
Correct. Yep, 2006. And your last question will end on a bit of an easier one. A sponsor famously contributed towards Wayne Rooney's wages. Who was that?
The good old 3-2 red.
3-2 red, 32 red. That is correct. Well, you seem to know quite a lot about your specialist subject there, apart from that one question on the host and stay, which, I thought I'd trip you up with that one. I feel like the only person I didn't trip up and the person that I wanted to trip up was Jake Barker. I'm not sure how that happened. However, I do feel that you were on Google all day. Or maybe you just know Craig Forsyth that well.
I have to be honest. About an hour before, I had a quick glance over and I thought, what's Jamie going to ask about? And I looked at the Scotland caps. I thought that was going to come up. I looked at when he signed for us because I thought that had come up. That was literally it. So the rest of it was pure Craig Forsyth knowledge. But then again, I designed his birthday cake a few years ago. So we're that close. You know what I mean? So
there you go. There you go.
And
his Wikipedia page is literally just, about 3 sentences to
it is, yeah.
I was going to ask about the ACL injuries and how many times you had ACL injuries, but I didn't think that was quite right. There you go. Look, he knows everything. He knows everything. Gabby, tell us about, the reason why your specialist subject was that game. It was your first away experience. That's some game to go to, right?
Yeah, it was unreal. It was genuinely the most incredible night, and especially the Harry Wilson free kick. I've never seen a goal like it. It was just the best experience ever.
Yeah, some night. Vic, I imagine you were there.
I was there, yeah. I just remember seeing it swerve. I was like, whoa, what a free kick. You'll never see a better live goal than that. But it was a special night when it won on penalties. I think the year before, we lost to him in the FA Cup. So again, it made it a bit more sweeter, didn't it? So it was a good day out, that was.
Yeah. And on your specialist subject, Vic, if you had to pick your favourite shirt ever, what would it be?
Oh, it's got to be the 97 Puma shirt. I've actually got it in here somewhere.
Yeah, same here.
Solid
shirt, yeah. Brilliant kit.
Is that the one you bought? I think you bought that one, didn't you, Jake?
Yeah, I got it about a year.
I didn't know if it was going to be mint or just like torn at the back.
Yeah.
Actually got away with it. So good shirt. Well, something a little bit different for our weekly show this week. Apologies about my outages. I had to come off Wi-Fi on every other device apart from this one. So I'm not sure what happened during that. It'll be interesting to listen back and see the panic in your voice, Jake.
There was no panic. It was just waffle, mate.
But we will be back with a preview ahead of the Leyton Orient game. Callum's recording that, I think, tonight, potentially.
And you'll be able to listen to this one without losing your eardrums. So make sure
that's very true.
To this one.
Yeah, that needs to be a text to him to say, make sure your mic is sorted.
Please.
But as always, if you did enjoy, please rate us 5-star on Spotify or wherever you get your podcast from. We'll be back next Sunday, hopefully, to discuss 5 wins on the bounce. Is that right? Yeah, 5 wins on the bounce. What do we think? Come on, Jake. What's your prediction ahead of Leyton Orient?
I think it'll be a tough game. I think this is the sort of game we're good at losing or drawing, especially after the likes of Shrewsbury, Cheltenham, and games like that. So I'm not going to go into it with masses of confidence. Obviously, at home, I'd expect us to win, but away from home, I'm not so sure now, which is weird after the start that we had. So, yeah, I think it'll be a close one. If I was going to give any score, let's say 2-1 Derby, old reliable, and let's hope it comes true.
Gabby, what are you thinking?
I'm going to be optimistic and say 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah.
And who are your scorers?
Nathaniel Mendez-Lang and I don't know. I would really like John Jules to come on again and score another one. I know it's difficult to do it twice, but it would be cool if he did it again.
Well, they've been practicing that little dance that he did, which I think we'll be seeing a lot more, hopefully, especially if Mendez-Lang scores. Not sure if Conor Hourihan's going to get involved. Judging by Instagram, I'm not sure it's his vibe, but we'll see what happens with that. Too much movement, yeah. He'll be tired. He'll have to be substituted. Vic, you tend to get your predictions fairly close or bang on, so you're the last one we want to ask. What's the score going to be?
Ooh, I'm going to be optimistic. I think we're on a good roll. Leighton Orient's a bit of an unknown entity, so I think we're just going to go there and smash them. I think we'll win 3-1.
3-1. I hope you're right. If you've been betting on Vic's predictions, you probably make more money than you spent. So everyone get on.
Wish I did.
Get on 3-1. But as always, like we always say, thanks so much for listening. We will be back next Sunday to not do a quiz. Someone's put on YouTube, more quizzes needed. Good episode. Let's see what we do around Christmas. I don't think it was the best of episodes. This was definitely a filler episode, but we couldn't come on and talk about James Collins and Paul Warne again, could we? But yeah, as always, thanks so much, and we'll see you soon. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from you.
And goodbye from me.
Thank you, everyone. See you at the next preview. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed it.